Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a sneak peek, sneak preview of Stick Time, the podcast. I'm actually outside today. You know, it's not a bad day today. Afternoon. Shout out to everybody who's getting used to the spring forward, losing an hour of sleep. I know that's hard, you know what I'm saying? But we got to deal with it. Something we got to do every year. Seasons change, just like people change. But that's a topic for a later day, later show. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a little bit of overview about Stick Time, the podcast. First off, the reason why it's called Stick Time is because Sticks is like another code name, an AKA for cigars. You got stogies, you got sticks, and different names for cigars. So just like I'm a man of many AKAs. I go by the name of Big C, of course, Big C Entertainment. AKA, please don't like him. AKA, not your average dad. You'll hear from my daughter later on in future episodes. AKA Mr. Saturday Night. You'll see why when I show you some footage of me on location. AKA Can't Stop, Won't Stop. It's just it's a way of life for me. So people, first of all, I'm gonna get back to the overview. People have been telling me, man, to just put it out there. The whole cigar movement, the whole what it means, the whole vibe, the whole thing, put it out there. So you got a lot of it's a lot of things on social media right now, a lot of different things, good and bad, so I'm not gonna knock what nobody else does, you know what I'm saying? And truth be told, I don't really watch or log on to social media too much, because most of the time I'm doing something. I'm either working, I'm either going out, I'm either having a good time, whatever. Life is short. You got to definitely take advantage of every day that God's given us. And before every show I start, I always got to give thanks to God, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. That's first and foremost. But it's a blessing to be here every day, and that's what Stick Time is all about. It's just having a good time. Occasional cocktail, a cigar, and just talking about life. So a lot of times I'm just going to sit in front of this camera and just talk to you, from an OG perspective, because as you can see, I'm not a spring chicken. I'm an old cat. So I got I got a lot of things that I've been through and then seen, and so I hope I could the show will be able to help people out. But like I said, the name of the show is Stick Time. The premise is cigar smoking. Just to show you, I'll give you a little sample. I got this cool ashtray. So I use this, on the side. My wife actually got this for me. Shout out to my wife, real cool. This is real cool, and also I have this torch lighter V-cut, and I'll get into the different cuts of cigars too later. And I've got this cool glass. It actually holds your cigar, and I'll show you how this works. A friend of mine got this. Shout out to Fabiano. He's supposed to be. I haven't seen him in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I gotta link up with him. And then I keep my cigars. Everybody, who's a cigar smoker knows you gotta have a humidor. So this is my humidor right here. And so what I do, and this is what I'll do before every show. I'm just gonna go into the humidor, and pick out. As you can see here, I have like a cooling packet in here to keep my cigars at the right temperature. Talk about that. But here, I have a nice Cohiba selection. Shout out to Cohiba. I like their cigars, and I'm not saying that, for any reason for you to do it to like them, but they do make really have a good line of cigars. Montecristo and Davidoff as well. But I'm on the Cohiba tip. This actually is a blue Cohiba Blue. It's a nice selection from the Cohiba line. and it's cost friendly. You know, because cigars can get up there in price. So this one in a cigar shop would probably run you about $20. You know, so which is not bad because most high-end cigars are like you know, 25, 30, 35, 40. I mean, all the way up. So, you know, you can get a good cigar for like $20, especially in a cigar lounge or something like that. You know, that's a blessing. Shout out to my man Robert. Met him at Tap and Ash out in Vegas. You know, real cool dude. Cigar lounge. You know, and it's cool. I meet a lot of people. Just in everyday life and just doing things, and so it makes it fun. And a lot of times, you know, cigars bring people together. People don't realize, you know, you smoke a cigar, you talk, you meet people. Shout out to Dustin, met him at Cosmopolitan over the weekend, and cool dude from California. And shout out to Tom and his wife, met them, and they're from Texas. Real cool couple, you know. Got a chance to hang out with them for a little bit, and also at the Cosmopolitan. So, you know, meet a lot of people, and you know, it's fun. But going back to Stick Time, you know, what I normally do, and basically the show is basically authentic because this is what I normally do. I just come on, go outside, you know, pull out a cigar from the humidor, you know, set up shop, and just smoke and relax, you know. This one, by the way, this Cohiba is a kind of a medium bodied cigar, and it's so there's three bodies of cigars. There's mild, medium, and full. And I like to say, hey, a mild one, you know, you out, you just want something to smoke a mild. Medium, you want a little kick, not too much, you know what I'm saying? So you do that. Full body, you know. Anybody see the movie Friday, you know, remember when Chris Tucker was in the chicken coop? That's how you could be if you rock with a full body. So you better make sure you're home, make sure you're around somebody that's not going to take advantage of you, not going to rob you or something like that, because, hey, it's full body, you be like, But anyway, so, you know, keep that in mind, you know, pick out cigars, you know, definitely. I personally do not smoke a full-bodied cigar when I'm outside. Only time, and I don't smoke full-body too much, but when I do, I'm always in the house, relaxed, and make sure that I have nothing to do, and afterwards, I'm ready to go to bed. So, but I just gave this a straight cut, this cigar, you know, here, make it simple. I do have a V cut on this torch, and a V cut is just basically what it is. It will cut your cigar in the shape of a V. A lot of people like the V cut because it allows the smoke to, you know, really you can, you know, get a good sampling of the smoke through a V cut. But straight cut, V cut, whatever you like. So that's basically what you do. So I mean, I would, if you wanna, if you're beginning, you know, and this is for my beginners, since this is, you know, sneak preview of what's to come. You know, you would go to a cigar shop, you know, or a cigar lounge, pick out your cigar, you know, have a cutter. These cutters are really cheap, you know, cutter, give it a nice slice, or if you want to give it a V cut, you can do that. And then, you know, invest in a torch lighter, because a regular big lighter or something is sometimes very hard to light a cigar. That's why I use a torch, and just give it a nice light, turn around a little bit, hit it again, and basically you up and running. You know, you up and running, you know. A lot of people ask me why I wear my hat like this. I get that question a lot, you know. And actually, I'll tell you a story about why I wear my hat like this. I'm from New York, in case you don't know. I'm a New Yorker at heart, born and raised. I was at a club, and this is, wow, it's going way back, probably about, you know, 20 years ago. I was getting ready to walk into a cap, and my man, a DJ, New York DJ, very famous DJ, shout out to Big Cap, the bigger figure. Big Cap, you know what I'm talking about. If either you know, you know. Shout out to Funk Master Flex too. He's been around the whole time. But Big Cap was walking into this club on 39th Street, and he had his hat like this. And I was like, wow. And you know, he was walking in, he had his chain on, he had his hat, and I was like, wow, that's cool. And I was kind of, so I mean, I gotta give him his credit. Rest in peace to Big Cap, by the way. He passed away sadly. But that's how, I do it. There's many ways, you could wear it, This is a Yankee fitted black Yankee. Just to tell you a little bit about the fit, I got the New York Yankee t-shirt because it's only 3 weeks to opening day. So, baseball fans, get ready for that. That's definitely going to be it's definitely going to be fun to have baseball back, right? We just finished with football. Football, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, but, so, it was a tough year last year. But, I'll get into that a little bit later on in future episodes as well. Basketball, I don't really have a team. I just like to watch. It is what it is. And baseball, I'm a Yankee, like I said, East Coast. Almost won. Shout out to the Dodgers. They were the better team last year. They won the World Series, so it is what it is. But Yankees coming back strong. I hope my man Stanton is able to get over an injury he got. He can be productive. I like Stanton. Shout out to Aaron Judge. I'm saying, of course. And but as you can see, this is what Stick Time is about. Just talking about different things about life, issues, as as you smoke. And occasionally I'll pair it with a cocktail. And in fact, I'm gonna put this down in my ashtray. And you see right now I have a little bit of Crown Royale, which is pretty good pairing when you want to go with brown liquor with your cigar. Pair it with some Crown, or a little bit of just a little bit, you don't need too much. A little bit of Crown and some ice. If you want to mix it, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling you about this glass. You see what's cool about it is you could actually put your cigar and kind of lay it like that. So you see how it kind of lays, and then you're good to go. Cheers, everyone. And anybody who's joining me, because I welcome to watch the show and smoke along with me. You know what I'm saying? I will have guests on in person and virtually. Like I said, I will be on location. I will be in the studio, and I will be outside. I like to be outside because I can actually smoke. I don't really like to smoke inside unless I'm at establishments, cigar lounges or whatever. But I've got some great places that I've been. Shout out to Dre's nightclub. They allow smoking. Some cool people in there. Shout out to Ron in there. And say, like I said, click inside the Cosmopolitan. I'm going to be going to Marquee inside the Cosmopolitan as well in a short time. Mustard's back in there. Shout out to Mustard. Congratulations on that hookup that he got with Kendrick Lamar. Not Like Us and all that. Turn the TV off. Real cool. So it's going to be fun, entertaining. Hope I can entertain you. And that's what I'm here for. You can also ask me any questions. Big C5000 on Instagram. Big C5000. Big C, the channel on YouTube. Subscribe. Stick Time's the podcast. Stick Time. And it's definitely going to be fun. Lastly, I just let you know that I'm going to. Like I said, when it comes to like I said, I am a Cohiba guy, but I will from time to time, show off a different cigar. Like I said, a Monte Cristo, a Davidoff. Those are the ones I go to. A La Aurora as well. Just to give you a different vibe on the different cigars, and this is basically what I do, man. I talk about different issues. Rest in peace to Angie Stone. And I'll just talk about everything. Rest in peace to Angie Stone. Sadly, she passed away recently. Rest in peace to Irv Gotti. He passed away. Rest in peace to Gene Hackman and his wife and the dog. Passed away. that's why I say, man, you gotta enjoy life because it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed, baby. You know, a lot of people say, yo, you know, why do I live the way I live? It's because life is not guaranteed. You have to enjoy life. Thank God for every day that you get. You know, enjoy it. Okay. So today I'll be watching a little basketball. I'm gonna do a little work. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool, you know, to be able to just like chill on out and, like I said, have a quick smoke. And generally, like I said, I don't get a chance to do this too often, which could be good or bad. But, you know, when I do, I enjoy it. I sit back, I relax, and, you know, talk about things. So, just to let you know, get your questions ready. Get your comments ready. Get all that ready because, you know, we're going to go on a ride. You know, season 1 of Stick Time is it's definitely going to be fun, entertaining, and I think you'll learn a lot. I'm going to talk about different things from relationships, like, for instance, just give you some relationships, you know, like the whole ladies' night, the whole brunch thing for ladies. You know, they love that. They love that. You know, why do they love that? I don't know. You know, dudes, we don't call it, you know, guys' night, you know, or brunch, you know, day, you know, but girls, they love brunches. They love ladies' night. So, you know, let me know, ladies, why? I'd rather you spend time with your significant other, you know, but I get it. You know, you need girl time. Okay. The whole tariff thing in politics, you know, what's going to happen with these tariffs that President Trump is talking about? You know, and if you don't know, he wants to level 25% tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and reciprocal tariffs on different things. I mean, if you don't know, the market, you know, has been tanking the last few days because of this. So I think he's decided to scale back a little bit, but that provides a little bit of uncertainty. And hey, the price of eggs hasn't gone down. I mean, Trump, president, you say he's going to bring the prices down. It's still high to me, but you know, let's see what happens. Got to give him a chance. You know, think about in basketball, man. Luka got traded from the Mavericks to the Lakers. You know, I mean, you see LeBron, 40 years old, and this dude is balling out of control. Shout out to LeBron. Shout out to Bronny. We're going to talk about that too. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, Bron is a father. You know, Bronny's a son. And say what you want, think what you want. But I admire LeBron James, you know what I'm saying? And I admire Bronny James. I mean, it's hard to have a father, you know, one of the probably, if not the best, the second best, or you know, third best basketball player in the world, and you know, you're his son. So I mean, that's tough. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. That's a lot of pressure. So you know, I mean, shoot, you are under the microscope. You know what I'm saying? So that's tough. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I said it's a little bit of things that, you know, we're going to talk about. So like I said, get ready for the kickoff episode that's coming. I hope you enjoyed this sneak preview of what's to come, you know, and all I can tell you is, you know, I hope you enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel, you know, see me on Instagram, Big C5000, you know, and salute, you know. See you soon.